My name is Nick Shell, and I'm wearing a white t-shirt underneath this, and I'm a little like preoccupied by it and bothered by it, because normally I don't wear white t-shirts unless I have a reason to wear a white t-shirt where it matches a white shirt. Like when I wear a white t-shirt with a non-white shirt, it makes me feel like my underwear is showing. And I know that's weird, but I'm just being honest with you, because I feel, as we're nearing the 900 mark on subscribers here, I feel I owe it to you as your friend, because I'm kind of a friend almost. I feel that it's important to be honest and vulnerable with you, you know. I don't want to become one of those YouTubers who, after they get to a certain point, then they make this video and it says, my last video. This isn't clickbait, and then you watch it and they're telling how they're burnt out and they're tired of having to perform and not have a bad day, you know. I want to have bad days. Well, I don't want to have bad days. I'm gonna have bad days, and I want that to show up. Not that this is a bad day. It's not. Yesterday was a bad day, but white t-shirts. I don't like white t-shirts, but I didn't have a green one to go underneath this. I usually have a grayish one that I wear with this, and it didn't work out. But what I actually want to talk about is, was I happier when I was buzzing my hair? You know, the last time I did that was January 29th, 2015. And there's a video that I made on that day basically saying that it was going to be that way. That was the last time I did. And I remember how happy I was. I remember talking about it, making videos, talking about how liberating and how freeing it is to not have to think about hair, just to accept it, and how masculine you feel and how simple life is. It really is a great thing to do. And I felt very great. I felt happy. I did. But what's funny is I don't know if I'm happier now with hair, now that things are working out for me and my hair is appearing to be thicker and I'm getting the length just right. Am I happier now than when I was doing that? And I really can't tell you either way. What I can't hear, I'll put it this way. I can't tell you that I'm happier now than before. If I had to guess, the level of happiness are different in both ways, and I want to attempt to explain the two versions of happiness that I felt. Right now, this form of happiness, it feels more superficial. It feels more based on luck. It's like being born into a family where you have more money and you don't have to worry about being poor. You're just born into it, and it's nice and it's convenient, but you didn't choose it. You didn't control that. It just happened to you. And that's kind of how I feel, like the fact that I still have this much hair, and I can pull this off better than I thought I could now that I got the right hair length or whatever it is, and now that I'm using rosemary or whatever we need to say there. If it's not earned, you know, so it makes me feel good, but it makes me feel like, yeah, but I didn't earn this. And I think that's my personality, because, you know, that victor versus victim thing about focusing on what you can control. I can't control my hair. I can't control how much hair grows, right? To a certain degree. Well, that's what we're doing in this experiment about rosemary oil and all that. But whereas compare that to the form of happiness I had when I was buzzing off my hair in 2015, man, it was more liberating. It was more masculine, and it was more freeing. So they're two different things. And that's the thing with that one, is like, I felt more in control back when I was shaving my hair, because I was in more control. Now I have to make sure that I keep my hair this length, and I guess ultimately hope that it doesn't keep thinning out. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm trying to be open to the concept that maybe I might actually make it into my 40s and have not much less hair than I do now. But I will acknowledge, because I've been on both sides of the fence, I was happy without hair and I was happy with hair. And I've said that before. It's all about internally how you accept it. I learned how to be happy. I found what gave me confidence and happiness in both of those situations. Now, I will say what I wasn't happy with was the in-between stage. When you're growing out a buzz cut, it's so awkward looking. And for me, because my hair is thinner, it showed up more. My hair needs to be a certain length. But as long as it is, I can pull this off. I can pull off having hair. I can pull off having a buzz cut. the in between is what's wrong, what doesn't work. That's when my hair causes me to not be happy, if that's, you know, something we want to talk about. So I just feel that personally I can be happy either way, but I can acknowledge that it's a different form of happiness. But again, this happiness right now, it's less earned. I'm lucky that I have this much hair, and that's all it really is. And especially I thought about that when I was making that video last night, talking about how people in my own grade that I graduated with, they were saying that they were jealous of my hair. Now, of course, it was just a lighthearted comment, but still, though, it was enough for them to acknowledge and say that. And so, I'm like, again, it's like just being born into something. You didn't earn it. And for me, I want to be able to earn things. I want to know that if I earned it, I have control over that. So it's a little bit of just a gray area there too, because now here I am doing this rosemary oil to see if I do have control over my hair at all. But that's what I've always said in my videos: focus on what you can control, not on what you can't. So in some way, I guess I am still holding true to my standards there and what I believe. So this is just me thinking out loud and you listening to it and us sorting it out. This is the journey. Now keep in mind, don't subscribe to my channel. I know that everyone else tells you to subscribe here and here's what. Don't subscribe. You're going to be disappointed. I'm not perfect, and I'm going to let you down. You know, you'll watch 2 or 3 of my videos and think, oh, I like this guy, he's cool, I might subscribe. And then you do, and then like, oh man, now he made a video that's not about hair, it's about some comedian on Netflix. What? I don't want to. I'm starting to regret this. Or now he's talking about being a vegan. Well, I don't care about that. See, that's your future if you subscribe to me. You'll be disappointed, you'll be let down, and I don't want to be the person that lets you down. I only want to encourage you and build your life. I will let you down if you subscribe to my channel. Now, forget the fact that nearly 900 people already have. Don't worry about that. You just don't be next. Don't be the next victim that ends up subscribing to my channel. Do not subscribe to my channel.